three boys, three sons, each with heart brimming with affection to their mother, deciding to shower her with a Mother's Day gift. And the eldest son, Andy, says, I've gone and built a massive mansion for all that she has done over the years. Lucky mum, eh? Then comes John, who's the middle child, wants to outdo the first one. Well, I purchased a sleek car for my mum, which is an electric car. It doesn't look like an electric car there. It looks like a random taxi, but that's fine. And then the youngest child, Donald, was the most thoughtful one. And Donald says, Mum was an avid reader, but bless her, her eyes are, fading away. So I gifted her a parrot, trained by the monks itself, to recite all the Bible from Genesis to Revelation. And time passes, and the boys get a letter from their mother. And the letter says, Andy, my dear, the house you built me, it's like walking through Glasgow Central Station on a busy day. Too vast, but too empty. And to my middle child, John, the car you generously gifted, well, it's modern. It's like trying to squeeze myself on those red telephone booths on Sockhill Street. So it's impossibly small for me. But Donald, your gift, my boy, I really cherished it. It touched my heart. That chicken, she said, was simply divine. I heard about this Japanese guy who walked into a fundraising conference room and sat down at a table. And a good old Englishman, trying to be very helpful, started pointing out utensils and say, hey, he took the spoon and said, this be spoony. And he took a fork and said, this be forky. And he said, this be knifey. And this be platey. And the Japanese gentleman just nodded his head. But here's the twist. He was the keynote speaker. And at the end of the lunch, the Japanese gentleman got up and delivered a keynote speech fluently in English. And after his talk, he came and sat down, looked at the Englishman and said, you like my speechy? Now, just on a lighter note, have you come across dads rummaging through the fridge for a brown sauce? And sometimes it's right there in front of them. It's right next to Iron Brew. But he's yelling, where's the chippy sauce? And mom forever looking for her glasses that are actually right on her head. And she's on the house upside down and never thinking about what's up there. And the kids, oh boy, they're just as bad. They are spectacles themselves. My little Ava can see a pile of clean clothes that's neat folding and put in a wardrobe. She will stare at them like a ghost. They would rather trip over these clothes, trip over all the pile of rubbish. Sorry now, I'm just venting out as a frustrated single father. And it happens more than we'd like to admit in our Christian life, isn't it? You should come and join our session. Whenever I come and say something, I get into trouble, and they all look at me like, are you real, Josh?